Friends, we are at Ambedkar International. This is with Geospatial Technologies. So we have this company out of Bangalore, Asteria Aerospace. We have Mr. Pradeep. So you could introduce yourself.
I'm Dr. Pradeep. I work as General Manager for Business Development and Sales. And this is my team.
Yeah, so if you could introduce, or they can introduce
My name is Vivek Sharma. I am working as Manager Business Development, majorly for GIS portfolio.
All right. And where have you done your education from?
I studied from IT Dhanbad.
Dhanbad. Which year and what's...
2017.
17.
Masters.
So you majored in...
I majored in GIS. GIS and
Great. Ma'am?
My name is Geeti Sharma. I am Senior Executive Business Development.
Okay.
And I work under Vivek.
Okay. And where did you graduate
I
from?
have done my Masters in Science from Terry University
Okay.
in Geoinformatics.
Wonderful. And even you, ma'am? We should not miss you out. Hello.
I'm Sonam Sarava. I am Executive Business Development and I have done my Masters in Science from Jamia Millia Islamia.
So you have the Jamia Millia cut, huh? No? Okay. So I'll have to just take a break. It's recording. So resuming the video now. So we want to know about your company. When was it formed and what do you look at when you're doing into the space? So when you see yourself down in 2047?
Okay.
As the Prime Minister's vision is there, Narendra Modi ji's ki Amrit Kaal mein hum log ki jo company is making India Atmanirbhar Bharat.
So we are almost a 12-year-old company. We were founded as a core drone technology organization. And we are proud to say that we are one of the very few full stack drone technology companies. When we say full stack, we do our development and manufacturing of drones, which are now, some of them are DGCS certified. Then we also have the services wherein we fly the drone, create the outputs of that and deliver it to our customers. And also we have a web-based data delivery portfolio wherein users needn't invest a lot on the infrastructure. So in that, we enable the entire data through a cloud interface. With a browser-based system, they are able to view their data, download their data, and then put it into their workflows.
So are you into the renting or you're selling the drones to your customers?
We sell drones. Yes. And then we do the services on drones. So if somebody doesn't want to invest on a drone as a hardware, we can go, understand their scope, fly the drone, give the output as their requirement.
So across the country, how many customer base you have right now?
We have close to 200 and odd customers.
Okay, so if you want to highlight any particular company, their project, for what application they're using the drone?
I'll say basically what we are doing is that we are doing a lot of projects for the Swamitva, the land records.
All right, yeah, that's in the northeast.
So we have done both in the all across India. We have projects running on that.
So these are drones fitted with cameras and they do these entire pictures.
We use our in-house drones, which are that means it is well tested. Others can utilize the same thing. So we use it, we capture it, and then we process it. We work with a lot of oil and gas PSUs for their pipeline management perspective. We are working on telecom companies to map the telecom towers, which can help them plan better coverage, news transmitters and everything on top of it. So these are multiple, and we do a lot of work on agriculture. So right from looking at how the growth patterns are, then the surveillance part of it. So all those components are also we are covering under the drone using our systems.
That's great. So now your company essentially, since you're doing everything yourself, and there's so much companies which have come up in the last decade. I've interviewed a lot of people in the drone space. Like there's a company, eVTOLs.
Okay.
So do you have something like eVTOLs also coming up?
So we do have multiple products under R&D and development. But what we do not advertise is that because they are not still certified by DGCS. So we, as a company, we take that responsibility to see to that what is being certified is better to be in the market, and we talk
sometime back, like earlier last year, we were at Niti Aayog. So there were all these drone people, drone destination. Everybody was there. Jet Set Go.
Yep.
So that time the minister was there, the civil aviation minister. And he and the team of people from India was there, and he just happened to remark that eVTOL India may be bahar ho raha hai. And although I knew the people who were already at Ambedkar
Correct.
2 years back, so in the drone space, the payload capacity of eVTOLs is 50 kg to 200 kg.
So we do have at multiple, because we have systems right from below 2 kilos,
Okay.
then up to 5 to 25, and larger ones.
Larger ones.
So it depends on what the end customers are there. And currently the requirement is probably more into the up to 25 kg capacity part of it.
So that you're
But
able
we
to
do-
meet the requirements.
That is requirement is also there, and because the larger payloads require a different kind of what you can say, the ecosystem that is required into that
Right.
entire part of it.
So when
but,
we are talking about the GDP per
Yeah.
se, the Prime Minister and everybody is talking about that $5 trillion. So how much is the drone manufacturers and the total industry, what we see today, how much do they contribute to that? What
See,
percentage, if you
see,
have any kind of
No,
statistics?
I'll not put it as a percentage, because one, drone ecosystem is still evolving.
Yes. So
here
it's not
into the-
defined.
It is not, but what drone industry does is it acts as a force multiplier into the other ecosystem, because it becomes a new data providing engine. What was earlier more of a satellite based data provisioning,
it's moved
now
from there.
it has moved. Now we can have more finer details, then better the resolution in terms of both time and the actual pixel size resolution. So we can capture finer details, and we can capture it more regularly. I can fly it twice a day.
Okay.
I can
Great.
I can fly it once in 2 days or 3 days, depending on what kind of a monitoring I want to do.
My two questions which I want to end up is,
Yeah.
one is about how many jobs are you people able to create?
Sure.
Because when the drone you're supplying, so they need maintenance.
Sure.
So that'll be your service engineers, pilots. So how many jobs are being created?
Jobs in the sense, we ourselves are a growing organization. Right? We have grown to now close to 400, and which is almost twice what we
Remarkable.
were last year. So
Pretty remarkable.
the size is there, and then as and when the system gets absorbed into the mainstream, that will spin off a newer industry wherein somebody may come up with a plan to have drone services itself as a core business,
Sure.
as and when it happens. So it's more of a multiplier effect that it's going to have,
Right.
and with the growth that we are expecting in it, I think it's going to be much larger.
And my last question was about your company, the aerospace. Means so you're on Indian skies, or are you out of India as well? Do you give it to the neighboring countries or any foreign
As of now, all
lands?
our product sale is in India, because we are certified with DGCA,
Yes.
and DGCA has its.
So you're not allowed to go out of the country?
We are allowed to go out, but everything, then every country has its own.
They have their own
regulatory
people, the
requirements.
competition would be there.
Not only competition, but the regulatory requirements itself will be different.
Okay.
So,
So-
that is there. But yes, we are looking at overseas market, especially on the services perspective.
I was expecting, I thought that this is one area where people can explore.
We are
where you're
definitely,
contributing to
as
the-
an organization, we are open to it, we are exploring, but currently we are looking at the market from the all compliances that is required.
Yes.
But services is something that
It will eventually
where we-
happen over the years.
Probably it will be a services first approach outside rather than a product first approach.
So most of the viewers, they want to know about your education, so they would like to be interested.
Okay.
They want to see where you from, where you start. And
I have my doctorate in remote sensing and GIS application. So initially I worked, my research went on with Regional Remote Sensing Service Center, Bangalore, under Department of Space. And after that, I was been in the geospatial industry now from past 22 years.
Great. So
So-
Sir is a kind of a veteran. Not as per age, but as
So
an
yeah, I
industry
started
veteran.
working with the satellite imagery, earlier List 4 IRS series of satellites that I worked on. now coming back to a drone-based imagery analysis.
Great. So we wish you all the best and
Thank
all
you
of
so
your
much.
team. We wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.